want to talk to you informally about poetry and what it is and what it does. And I'd like to start by reading you a couple of first poems. One by the great poetry teacher and poet Kenneth Koch, and one by one of my graduate students named Lindsay Walker. Here's Kenneth Koch's first poem. I have a little pony. I ride him up and down. I ride him in the country. I ride him in the town. He's admitted that the poem is a lie. He lived in the suburbs of Cincinnati. But it's one thing that poems can do, both for poet and reader. You get to go somewhere that you normally couldn't go and ride things that you can't ride or don't have available. Here's my student Lindsay Walker's first poem. Love is never angry. Love is never mad. It's like a smiling friend, or a mom, or a dad. Poems are sentences that dance, but really what every poem wants to do is connect with you. Charlie mentioned that I'm interested in the emotional connections that can happen between people through language. And that's what a poem wants to do, is take you for a little emotional and sensuous ride, which often can just take 5 minutes, and you've gone somewhere that you'd never been before, and you can just continue with your day after that. I think that's quite a lovely thing. But you have to just be a little bit receptive and allow the poem to dance with you, and not worry too much about, oh, what does this really mean? It says this, but it has to mean something else. I learned that in school, that there's a hidden meaning. That would make anybody dislike anything, the notion that it has to be a puzzle to be figured out. Try not to read that way. Relax. In the terrible years of the Yezhov terror, I spent 17 months in the prison lines of Leningrad. Once, someone recognized me. Then a woman with bluish lips standing behind me, who of course had never heard me called by name before, woke up from the stupor to which everyone had succumbed and whispered in my ear. Everyone spoke in whispers there. Can you describe this? And I answered, yes, I can. Then something that looked like a smile passed over what had once been her face. From Akhmatova, true saint of poetry, I learned that memory is a moral imperative, the last and best defense against evil. That whatever else happens, we have language, with truth's power embedded in it like a tornado in a thunderstorm.